What in the complete and total hell do you have around your neck?
It's been a rough week. Uh,
Oh, you're so full of crap.
I'm sorry. I talked to all kinds
You're
of
so full of
medical
crap.
professionals. Nobody would help me, so I had to kind of improvise here. Uh,
Obviously,
well,
you're not
uh, uh,
hurt.
oh, stop. All right. Well, we welcome to the 0-1 shootout. This is Mark Reb coming to you from the Noodles position in Champaign, Illinois, in a tremendous amount of pain. Joined by my friend, tag team partner, and enjoyer of my suffering, Minderz. Uh, Minderz, where do we begin this week?
Last Thursday was a lot of fun. I don't know
For
why
some
you're
people,
wearing that. I've never laughed so hard in my entire life. It was great.
I'm just
So
gonna
I'm not
just
sure why you're being such a big baby about it.
I'm just gonna say I was taken advantage of. I was manhandled. I've almost
And it
had
was
ink
great.
poisoning.
Oh,
Uh,
whatever. You're so full of crap. You're
do I
so
need
full
to
of it.
do I need to show
Yes, show the
the
picture. Show the picture. Yeah, she's
hello?
right there. I see her.
Uh,
And
all
yeah,
right.
she just glared at you too. She knows you're
So
full of
look,
crap.
look at this.
Yeah,
That Joker CMC tried to sign my head without my permission, by the way, which is horrible.
you should have let him finish it. You really should
I
have let him finish it.
I'm not gonna finish nothing. I'm gonna guess that was his old man's idea. To be honest with you,
You're
ridiculous.
such a big baby.
Oh, you know what? Now I got to look over my shoulder because I don't know if his old man's gonna try and pull that crap on me on Saturday.
Oh, you're gonna have CMC on the back of your head, and I can't wait
Now
for it. That's gonna be
don't
great.
now you know you put stuff in the universe, and I don't want you putting that out there.
I might do more than that. I might give somebody the idea.
Don't don't you don't you do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Come on, I need some enjoyment in
not
my life right
not
now.
not only did he try to vandalize my head and make me look like Post Malone. Look at this. He's
Yep.
This is where the injury happened when he landed on me. I'm
He's
trying to
more
go.
on me than you,
He's got a giant
and
head.
I
Have you
wasn't hurt
noticed?
at all. I. You're such a wimp. You see?
Look at the head. He pushes my head back, and I strained ligaments. It's it's ridiculous. He should be fined. He should be suspended.
No, no, no. He should
It's
not.
oh
He didn't hurt you. You're being a big baby.
oh. Geez. Wait a minute. Hang on. Now this guy, I think he flip flops because sometimes he boos you, sometimes he boos me. But
It's all right.
it's all right. Well, Menders, why don't we talk about our show today? We're continuing our Forge of July series this month, and I'm very excited about our guest today. And I'm so excited. He actually was in early. He's ready to go. So why don't we just go ahead and we'll just bring him in? What do you say?
Sounds good to me.
All right. So we've got the PWE Interstate Champion. I hope I get this right. The CEO of Moneymakers LLC, Mr. All That Matters, ATM. How are you, sir?
Ooh, that's an introduction so nice. You gotta do it twice. Give it to me one more time.
All right. He is the PWE Interstate Champion, the CEO of Moneymakers LLC, Mr. All That Matters, ATM. ATM, thank you for joining this, man.
Ooh, no problem. It's the least I could do for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we appreciate it. We've been seeing quite a bit of you in Edgewood since Thursday Night Throwdown started up, and
Oh yeah,
you've been uh, you've been making some waves over the last couple months. It's been pretty fun to see.
that's what I do best.
All right.
He had his hands full last week, though, Reb.
Yeah, there's kind of got a monkey wrench thrown in. The old Warhorse showed up, and you guys had a hell of a match. I'm gonna say it.
Yeah, see, I wasn't actually gonna compete. You know what I'm saying? See,
Hmm.
my thought was to just go out there and make my announcement, take my belt, and go home. But Warhorse had to come out, get his little moment, and he got it. It's fine. But at the end of the day, I know that everyone knows that I am all that matters after the performance I put on.
Mm. Yeah, and you kind of exercised your champion privilege and kind of pulled the open challenge out. So you took the loss, but you're still the champ, which
Oh
is
yeah,
really to borrow a phrase, it's really all that matters, if you will. So
it is.
uh, so let's get into we've been focusing on a lot of Forge business the last couple weeks. Like this month has kind of been our theme. So how
Gotcha.
did you get involved with those guys in training? Is that where you started, or did you start somewhere else and then join up with the Forge?
So, originally, I started training at Dynamo Pro in 2019.
Hmm.
Uh, Trained at Dynamo for a bit, and then me and a couple other guys from Dynamo, we decided that we wanted to go start our own thing. So we all came together. We started what then was Team Ambition, that has now become the Forge,
Hmm.
and this is where we are now.
Okay.
See, I think
And
the first match I saw ATM in was when he fought St. Good. So
mm, yeah, I think that was what, December, January in Mattoon, right?
Yes, I
November,
remember
something like
that.
that. November. It was when Team Ambition took over.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Jerry Shannon, he's kind of a regular commenter here. Counting the days till we see Joey versus ATM for the title. But I'd be down for it. I think that'd have to be a hell of a match. Personally, a dream match: Joey versus Camaro versus ATM versus Warhorse. That would
There's a
that
lot of
would be a
names in
handful.
that.
That's a lot of
A
names in
lot
I
of
there.
mean,
names.
look, I don't know about y'all, but I think that should happen too. ATM is the 0-1 heavyweight champion. That has a good ring to me.
Yeah, and Joey's got a lot on his plate these days, so he might be primed for picking the bones a little bit because he's
Mm.
of course, and it depends on if he gets past Connolly on Saturday, because you and I know he's kind of a tough hill to climb there.
I mean, that's cool and all, but like whoever I face, they know what's up. That's cool.
Yeah, we're kind of curious. Is your business finished with 5-star? Because, I'm kind of a 5-star girl. Big fan.
She
So
she was gonna wear his shirt, but she didn't have it in time for the show.
didn't get it
Just
in
I
time.
mean, now that you bring them up, let's just be honest when it comes to 5-star, right? When 5-star was first at 0-1, no one really cared about him. No one did. You all used to boo him, right? I remember it because I was there. It was until after 5-star faced me that everyone started to love him. Everyone started to, do the 5-star with him and all that. Yes, my business with 5-star is done. There's nothing more between me and him. Because what's really going to happen? I'm going to give him the spotlight once again, and he's going to do what? He's going to flop. Because that's all he's been doing is flopping. You see what I'm doing. I'm main eventing shows. I'm facing Warhorse and all these other people. What is he doing? Nothing. So yes, my business with him is over.
uh, all right.
Interesting. Very
Yeah.
interesting.
Sometimes he is in the comments, so we'll have to see if he's got something to say if he's listening tonight. But if you say it's over, I can't disagree. I'm inclined to believe you. So something that's been impressing me the last, I don't know, month or so is you teaming up with Johnny Banks in Edgewood. I think you guys have made for a really effective tag team. A lot of fun to watch. I've been really high on Johnny for a while now since he's been showing up down there. So how has it been for you teaming up with him? Because I know you tend to be kind of a lone wolf sort, like you do your own thing, but being in a tag team, how is that for you?
See, tag team to me is my bread and butter. When I first got into the business, tag team wrestling was really all I wanted to do. But then I started stepping out as a singles guy, I got comfortable. I'm a singles champion and all that. But whenever I get these opportunities to do tag stuff, no matter who I'm teaming with, I already know that we're going to be the best tag team on the card. I mean, look who's one half of that team, the moneymaker himself. And then especially teaming with Johnny. Johnny, he has this shirt. It says Money World Order. And that fits me a lot. Money, that's my personification right there.
Hmm.
So, I mean, if it comes back down to it and I got a team with Johnny again down the road, I would love to.
It doesn't surprise me a bit, actually.
Yeah, yeah, it
Not a
just makes
huge fan.
sense.
You're a fan. I'm not. So
I'm just gonna say this. He's been impressing me with the stuff he's been doing. He hasn't been getting wins every time around, but he's been making an impact down there for sure. Uh, so you got the PWE Interstate Championship. I don't know a whole lot about PWE myself. Is that another St. Louis territory down there? Or?
Yeah, primarily in Alton, Illinois, but PWE, Pro Wrestling Epic, we run like almost every month. I've been the PWE Interstate Champion for over like 100 days now, and counting. So
Okay.
Mark, you did like that belt.
No, I'm a belt nerd. So yeah, it looks like an old school Southern Territory Championship belt down there with the red, white, and blue strap, and it's just sharp. So I was all for it.
I mean, you might get to see it again. Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah. Would you consider bringing back the Open Challenge to Thursday night? Because I know you said last week that there wasn't a lot of competition for you, like that you thought was worthy of defending against. But would there ever be anything that could change that in your mind where you would bring back the Open Challenge, or is it?
I mean, honestly, the roster just got to step their game up. That's pretty much it. If they really want me to reissue my open challenge, they got to show me somebody that's worth actually challenging for. Like, who really on the card has what it takes to take my championship away from me? Because off the top of my head, I think it's nobody.
I got one.
Oh,
let's hear it.
The guest last week, but since Myron Damone is focused on the Thursday night championship, he let you have the night off, is what he told us.
Oh, that's what he said. Let me
yeah.
let me have the night off, right? This is the thing about Myron. Yep. He isn't a champion. He is not championship material. If he was someone who could actually contend for a championship, then maybe he would have been put in a championship match already, but he hasn't. Me, on the other hand, I'm a multiple-time tag champion, the current PWE Interstate champion. I have all the tools to be a champion. He didn't give me a night off. No, because he knows with my belt on the line, he wouldn't be able to take it away from me. It's as simple as that.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Mark, I didn't know. Did you want to throw that one comment up that's in the chat there? Did you see that one? About ATM stole the title, by the way.
Yeah, Jared popping back up here saying ATM stole the title. I don't know the circumstances around this, if it's just a wild accusation or what.
No, see, I'll give you the backstory of how I won my championship. It was a triple threat match. In triple threat, there are no rules in a triple threat match, no DQ, no countouts. I just had, you might have saw him at one of the Thursday night throwdown shows. I had the big man Jabari King on my side. And, he might have helped me out just a little bit, but I didn't really, they were in the rules. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah,
I'm the champion, fair and square.
And I can't argue with that. I can't, and I won't argue with it.
He kind of contradicted your three-way rule, Minderz. Minderz always, whenever we have a three-way match to talk about, she always picks the champion to retain. But between Theo winning the TNT title a couple weeks ago and then yourself when you won the PWE Interstate title, it's kind of throwing a monkey wrench in your theory there, Minderz.
That's 2 out of how many? How many, Mark? 2 out of how many?
A lot.
Yeah, okay then.
I'll just say a lot. So suppose I throw a couple names at you here, ATM, just to gauge where you stand on these guys, because I get what you're saying about you're saying the roster needs to step their game up, but there are a few guys that I think actually have done that. So I want to kind of get your take on them. Starting with the former TNT champion B.A. Malkin, who's been making a lot of impact, not only in Edgewood but in Mattoon also.
BA's all right, in my opinion. He has what it takes. I'll give him that. Like, BA is really talented. But I think BA's ego at times, I think that's what holds him back. Also, he has a major attitude and an anger problem, I know y'all seen it. And I think that's what holds him back. If he was a little bit more like me, a little bit more cool-headed, level-headed, and actually thinks about situations before he goes into them, then maybe he could have retained his championship. Just saying.
Yeah. I was there when he lost that title, and his entourage doesn't help him, having Not Chan and Fullerton sometimes in his corner, and it kind of, I think it's just his head wasn't all the way in the match at the time, and I think that goes to what you're saying. He kind of gets in his own way sometimes
Very
in the
much.
ring.
Reb, it's too
Okay.
bad I wasn't there because I really would have been in his head because he does not like
Yeah,
me. He hates
no,
me.
you ask for it though, all your signs and your shenanigans and everything.
Sure do.
All right, ATM. Let me throw somebody else at you. The current Shining Light champion, Jacques Kennedy, uh, probably on has had the most success in Edgewood from almost from day one.
Man. So Jock's a hard one. I'll be honest. I've faced Jock once before. I did come up short. But the thing is, with my open challenge, I think I would like, if I do bring it back, for people that aren't champions, who already, Jock is already a champion. He doesn't need mine. He's busy defending his own. So he can keep doing that. He can defend his belt. I'll do my own thing with mine.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't
Makes
bet
sense,
against Jacques most of the time.
Now,
Most of the
Jacques
time.
crafty. Jacques is a crafty one. I'm not going to throw out like your Victor Analogs, your Connollys. They're on the big shows. They're making their own waves. I'm trying to focus on people that are actually in Edgewood. Uh, I'll throw out somebody who's actually very new, and that's Cardi. Only had a handful of matches so far, but Cardi's been impressive from what I've seen so far.
See, you ain't lying. You know what? I'll fill you on a little secret. Cardi is probably the number one on my list, the people that I actually want to face. Because every Thursday when I come down, I've seen him wrestle, and there's just something about him that I sort of see in myself. He's talented, he's athletic, he's charismatic, all the things that I have. And it looks like he's doing all those things just a tad bit better than me somehow, and it confuses me. So, like Cardi, if you're listening, if you ain't doing nothing, Thursday is coming up. We'll see.
Okay. Well, I know the boss does listen to this, and we've been known to make things happen on this show, so that could very easily happen.
Well, and the little
And
birdie told me that Cardi is going to be at Thursday Night Throwdown tomorrow night.
oh, what do you know? Well, there you go. We'll have to
We'll
see
see.
we'll have to see what
I
happens
have
there.
connections. I have connections.
Yeah, like when you got CMC to assault me on Thursday.
He did not assault you. You're a big baby.
What would it take for you to tune up CMC a little bit sometime on a Thursday ATM? Because I think he's kind of getting a little big for his britches, if you ask me. But I don't know.
Man, let him keep doing that. I'm gonna be honest. That's not my problem. Whatever he does to you is what he does to you. No offense, but
hey, none
Hey,
taken.
Reb,
I'll accept
this.
that.
You need
That's
this.
true.
And ATM might
That's
pay
true.
a little bit of attention.
That's very true.
Green Cox, remember?
May have to scrape some pennies together if I want to.
Oh no pennies. Bills only.
I was gonna say,
pennies.
I don't think
Just
ATM
a figure of
works for
speech.
pennies.
Figure of speech. But all right. Well, it was worth a shot.
Theo? Do you have your eyes on the new champ?
The Thursday Night Throwdown Championship does sound real interesting. And then I've also been in the ring with Theo, and now look, Theo's going around with Joey now. What are they called? Hot and heavy?
Hot and heavy.
Really? That's what it is, hot and heavy. Okay. Look, I'll say this about Theo. If he wants to smoke, he knows where to find me. I'll add another belt to my collection.
I say ATM 2 belts has There's kind of rolls off the tongue, but
Oh,
Well,
it very much does.
well, more belts means more cash. So,
See,
I'm
he
just
gets
saying.
it.
Yeah.
what about Anakin Murphy?
See, Anakin is someone that I've actually never been in a singles match with. Every time I've had to wrestle Anakin, it's your triple threats, it's your fatal four ways. Anakin is another one of those people that I really, really do want to wrestle. It's something about him. It's different. But is it different enough to beat me? We don't know. We don't know.
ATM 5 belts by the end of the year.
Most likely. I mean, look at the road I'm on. Of course it'll be.
Yeah.
So I know you said you had started in Pro down there. You guys started with getting the Forge all put together. Who were the people that inspired you? Like, I'm sure when you were younger, you were watching WWE and that type of stuff. Who are the ones that got you inspired to be a wrestler?
So again, when I first got into this world of professional wrestling, tag team wrestling. My favorite tag team of all time is the Hardy Boys. I used to always watch the Hardy Boys growing up. So eventually, when I transitioned into professional wrestling, tag team wrestling was really what I wanted to do. And again, like I said, things didn't work out like that, and I became a singles wrestler. I'd still do tag on occasion, but when it comes to singles wrestlers, your Shawn Michaels, your Triple H's, The Rocks, all of them, those are the people that really got me hooked into the brand.
Those are some common names that we hear a lot, isn't it, Reb?
It is, and I'm with you. I've always been a tag team guy. For me, it was always the Dudleys more than the Hardys, but hey,
That's fair.
they're kind of co-joined if you're looking at
Wait,
the
we
history,
have all
so.
three of them here because I'm an Edge and Christian girl.
Oh, yeah.
So we've got all three going on here.
There you go.
I mean, you never know. I can grab another tag partner, might even be 0-1 tag team champions. Who knows?
Yeah,
that might be a little bit of a some big shoes to fill. Because now, the tag team champs are the premier.
Yeah, but
fun fact, if we're talking about it, I've beaten the premier before.
Oh, wow.
Really?
So
who was your partner?
I put it out there. My partner at the time is Big Munch Marcus Muncherson.
Okay. Well, I know the list of contenders is a little thin these days. It's Country or DC Black are the two main ones, I would say, and Constant Headache also. I mean, they've been, but other than that, I mean, I know Hot and Heavy is probably going to be wanting their shot at some point too, but you never know. There could be an open door somewhere if you want to get a partner and go after those tag team titles, especially if you've got to win over the premier already.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see.
All right, Mark, do you want to run through what we've got for
hang on,
ATM
got a comment here. ATM takes any title he wants. He doesn't wait in any line. I believe
it. He keeps speaking facts to y'all. I hope everyone's listening to this.
This is true.
So, Mark, why don't we run through what we know of for tomorrow night that we kind of got?
All right,
let's
so
get
I don't
ATM's
have
take on it.
Okay, so I didn't get the graphics in time for the show, but I do have the list of matches here. So let's just kind of run through what we got looking forward to tomorrow. Some guys that I'm sure you're very familiar with, the O'Neill brothers and Nick CXS against Isaiah Johnson, Cardi, and Kevin Rabowski in a
That's
six-man.
not Cardi, that's Lobo.
That's Lobo, my mistake. I can't read. I need to get my contacts replaced.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, Isaiah, Lobo, and Rabowski.
Man, personally, I think the O'Neills and Nixie take the cake on this one. I mean, you got the two big guys in the O'Neills. I mean, we got Lobo, which I'm pretty sure he's homeless. Does anyone actually check this? Like we're just letting a homeless man in the ring. I hope y'all do know this, right?
I haven't done the fact checking on that, but I mean, they call him Lobo the Hobo, so I mean, there might be some credence to that.
Well, you have one homeless man, you have a skinny little bastard, and then you have someone who calls himself the full-time beast. I'ma just be honest. I don't think that pair's too good. I'm just keeping it real.
Well, I know Nixie and the O'Neills have a lot more experience teaming together, so I think that's gonna go a long way in my book. So I'm picking Nixie and the O'Neills to take this one. Oh, hang on, David
Hey,
has chimed
boss
in.
man had a convert. Yep.
He's usually coming from the railroad track when he's walking up. Okay, so let's
All
go
right,
for
hold. Why? Okay, look. I know we trying to put on a show, but again, are y'all sure y'all just want a homeless man coming up from the railroads and getting in the ring with us? I'm just saying. I think y'all need to check him next time he comes in. Just saying.
Yeah, he might have a point. You can at least check.
he may be onto something there. All
I'm
right,
just saying
let's
for
move
my
on to.
safety.
There you go. Let's see. Jacques Kennedy taking on 5-star Jesse J. We talked a little bit about
Jock,
both of these guys.
Jock. That's all. I don't.
Oh
He
wow.
I'm not
answered
even
that
gonna
real
mention the
quick.
other guy. Jock got it.
All right, Minderz. Minderz going
I'm
five
gonna go
star.
5-star.
Of
You know what?
course.
I cannot discount the role that Jacques has been on. I'm going Jacques on this one. I like 5-star. He's our buddy, but yeah, I'm going Jacques on this one.
Jacques had a
Let's
rough
see.
time though here the past couple matches
Uh,
he's had or they've had.
Jacques had
So
Jacques had a couple of losses, but Jacques crafty. Uh, let's see.
it's true.
All right, here we go. Your buddy Johnny Banks taking on Hippie Johnny. Uh, Menders, we may need to talk about Hippie taking a little kick in the head on Thursday. He took quite a shot from Devontae.
Devontae caught him good. Holy
Yeah.
cow. Whew,
See,
that was rough.
me and Devontae have talked about it, and I think everyone really knows that my kicks are much better than his. Just gonna throw that out there. It's a little competition that we have, and I think that currently I feel like I'm winning it. But I'm just saying.
You know, I'm just gonna say
Hey,
I would be all for Devontae against ATM in a one-on-one match.
let's do it. Because you think you had ATM versus the glitch, and that kick
Uh-huh.
was ridiculous.
Oof.
And then we
Man.
had Devontae and Hippie Johnny, and that kick was ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
So they're about even in my book. And
Yeah.
I'm a Devontae fan, so.
Oh, I know. But the only real way I can think of to solve this is they got to get in the ring. You guys got to. I think
Yep.
you got to see who's best. So I'd be all for it.
But as for Hippie Johnny and Johnny Banks, well, seeing as Hippie Johnny, everything might not be there this week due to that kick. Gotta put my money on Johnny.
Okay. Minderz.
As much as I don't like Johnny Banks, I think I'm going to go with Johnny
Good choice.
Banks.
Banks. Yeah. You got Johnny versus Johnny. You got to be specific, Minderz.
I'm starting a chant tomorrow that says, "Let's go, Johnny."
Yeah, neither one of them can get mad at you. I'm with you. I'm gonna pick Johnny Banks also on this one.
See, we can all agree on something.
Yeah, sure.
On occasion. It doesn't happen very often, but on occasion.
No. All right, Minderz, I'm very curious to hear your pick on this one. Devontae Knox is taking on Kenny Calix, and you're a big fan of both of them.
I am. I'm a very big fan of both of them. So you two make your picks. Let me mull this over a little bit in my head. So.
All right. So ATM, Kenny, he's only been around for not too long. He's very new, but he's been very impressive from what I've seen in the ring so far. So, what do you think about this one, having him in the ring with Devontae?
Kenny is also one of the guys that I think are really talented. It wasn't just last week he just wrestled Jock, right?
Yeah.
And
yes.
You know what? He made a believer out of me in that match, I'll be honest. But in order for him to be able to beat Devontae, I think he better duck them kicks because, if he get hit once, it might be night-night for him. So this one is a really hard choice for me, but I'm going to have to go Devontae.
Okay. I'm inclined to agree with you. He's got the experience. He's been on a roll too, getting that briefcase in the ladder match. So He's probably more confident that I've seen him since I've been watching him in the ring. So I'm gonna go with Devontae also. Kenny's got to watch
All
out
right.
for that flying ass.
Yeah, those iron cakes. Go watch out for those
Yep.
iron cakes. You know what? I'm going to disagree just because I can. I'm going to go with Kenny. I think, I don't know. I think there might be some interference and different things. And hey, Kenny is very quick thinking and can be very sneaky when he needs to be. So I'm going to go with Kenny.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, for being as young as he is and as new to wrestling as he makes very sound decisions. He uses his head in there, which I like. So I can see it. It could happen very easily. But I
And
also kind of hope that this
Devontae,
lead
you know I still love you.
right. And I also hope this kind of leads to a constant headache DC Black match down the road somewhere. Because I'd like to see
Yeah.
those. I'd like to see Anakin and Kenny really get tested in a tag match. Because I know they got the premiere Saturday, but that's a 6-man. That's a little bit different.
A little different.
Yeah.
So you got the next match there, Mark.
All right. Speaking of Devontae, Chris O'Brien versus Derek Fullerton. All right. So
I'm gonna say
I don't
Derek.
know.
I'm gonna
I'm
say
going
Derek.
with Derek. I'm going with Derek.
I think Derek is due. He's. I think he's got something to prove. I don't know where he stands with BA right now, because BA or Derek and Not Chan have both not been around the last couple of weeks since BA lost that title. So I don't know what's going on.
They're
So maybe
scared.
Derek is coming in with a chip on his shoulders. So I'm gonna
Well,
pick Derek
maybe if
also.
he wins, maybe BA might, loosen up on him a bit.
Maybe.
Good point. Very good point.
Yes. All right. And then speaking of BA, the last match I have on the list here, Myron Damone versus BA Malkin.
Wonder if that's for the title. Wonder if
What title?
Unchan did his job. Oh, you're right. Never mind. Is that for
title?
number one? I bet it's for number one contender.
It could be because they both kind of staked a claim to a title shot. So.
Yep. Although CMC never got his title shot, but okay.
He got his rematch in the 3-way.
It's not a rematch.
But he still got a title opportunity. That's something.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay.
All right.
But
pick me a winner, Minderz.
This is a very obvious choice. BA.
Is it?
Oh,
I had a feeling he was going to say that.
I had a hunch.
I'm not a huge fan of bitch ass. So.
As evidenced by the name calling.
Exactly. But yeah, I think I'm going to go with Myron. Okay.
You know what? I'm going BA. He's my buddy. I've been high on BA for a long time. And I think he's got the killer instinct. I don't know we haven't really seen that out of Myron since he's been in Edgewood. He's big, strong guy for sure. But BA.
But where's BA's head gonna be? He's got a big match coming up Saturday.
See, that's the question because he's got that big tag match. Him and Jacques against
Excuse
Jimmy.
You? There you go.
Sorry, it's the neck. I'm not thinking right.
Oh, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Myron.
So, okay. Well, that's fair. Well, let's see. Well, that's all the matches we've got listed for tomorrow. I think it's going to be a good
Unless
one.
Hot and Heavy's going to be there. I'm sure they'll probably be there talking some sort of smack.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Hot and Heavy. I have issues with the configuration there because Theo is hot and Joey's heavy, according to Chan. Now Theo's considerably larger than Joey, so shouldn't Theo be heavy and Joey be? I'm not gonna say Joey's hot, but Theo's a bigger guy.
ATM, you want to chime in on this?
I mean, he's if he's a workhorse champion, like I believe he is the Thursday Night Throwdown champion. So he
Mhm.
should be there. So we'll see. I mean, and as for hot and heavy, I believe that Theo is the heavy one, and then Joey would be the hot one, right?
Well,
By
Confirmed.
confirmed, apparently, but by
yeah, at least by momentum,
elimination, process of
you
elimination.
know, it's
Yeah.
but it is. I mean, the team makes sense. So Theo's is a Joey guy. Theo trained under Joey, so to put them together as a unit makes sense. Uh, and I think Joey
Wait,
learned.
so another student that Joey doesn't think is as good as him?
Now he hasn't said that about Theo, but
Not
it's one of
yet.
those. It's one of those keep your maybe one of those keep your friends close kind of things, But I think Joey learned that maybe that having a little backup is still a good idea because after the whole low lives thing, he got pushed to his limit by Victor and Mattoon last month, and yeah, so then now after that, that's when he and Chance started making deals and got Theo in line to team up with him. So little help always it goes a long way sometimes.
Yeah. Right, ATM? A little
Right?
help from Jabari King at all? Okay. I
Man,
remember when Jabari came back and when him and Five Star were having their best of challenge.
then look what
So,
happened. He won. Of course.
hmm
You know what? I think that might be the plan. It might be me and Jabari one more time. Future 0-1 tag champs. Hey, man, that really sounds like a good ring to me.
I'll say that's not a bad idea.
it's not a bad idea. I kind of like it.
David, I know you're listening, so
Oh yeah, there you
something
go.
to think about.
Moneymaker LLC Future 0-1 tag team champion.
There you go.
There we go. Oh, well, ATM, we've kept you for longer than most of our guests that we have in. We really
So
appreciate you making the
special.
time.
No problem.
See,
Wow.
Jared
Yeah,
again.
throw that comment up
Jabari
there.
and
There you
ATM
go.
would snatch the tag titles with one opportunity and take it within 3 minutes. Wow.
Again, I
Wow.
hope y'all listening because he has been spitting nothing but facts. This is what we do. This is what we do.
Yeah.
Hey, the powers that be. Look, there you go. That's all
Yeah.
I'll say.
Yeah.
That's true. You gotta hire Jared as your hype man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But yep. So
Yeah.
we've kept him long enough, don't you think, Reb? I
I think
hate
so.
keeping the guests too long, especially when we know I'm sure they got training to do and things like that.
Well,
So
yeah.
I hate keeping them.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we're talking to A-Team. He's at the Forge as we speak, so we're probably
I
keeping him
am.
from some business. But before we let you go, where can people find you on social media if they want to see where you're going, what you're up to?
So Instagram, Twitter, all that. ATM is money. That's it. All it
All
is.
right.
At ATM is money.
All right. And you got any final thoughts before we let you go?
Yes, just one. Just one. I am better than everyone on the 0-1 roster.
All right. Well, I mean, man says it, you got to believe it, right? So,
Oh
I
yeah.
guess. Yeah, sure.
I know.
Okay.
yeah.
Ain't no guesses. I know.
Mhm.
All right. Well, ATM, thank
Okay.
you very much. And hey, you got an open door anytime you got something to get off your chest or anything. Just let us know. We'll get you back on.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right.
Thanks for joining us.
Yes, sir.
No problem.
All right.
Bye.
Well, that was a good time there. He was a fun chat.
Hey, the boss is even saying, "What's the deal with your neck?
What's wrong
Take
with
the
my neck?
damn thing off." That's what he's claiming
Look
is
at that.
wrong with his neck.
He puts his hands on me. Not to mention the big. He sweaty hugged me without my consent. Also, after that match was over with, which was unsettling. And it's just, oh, come on, man. I am not being a bait.
Yeah, you kind of are.
Ugh.
You kind of are.
Uh, I
Just
don't
take the
know.
thing off. You look ridiculous.
Ugh. Uh,
I really wish Mama and Papa CMC would get in here because that would be fun. That looks so much better, and I'm sure you're a lot more comfortable.
well, I can drink my foot beat with more comfort. If I.
There you go. See? How much better is that? Now, if you had just taken it off, 40 minutes ago, you would have been fine.
Oh. Oh, look who's a doctor now. Uh,
Hey, there you go.
yeah. All right. So let's get into some other stuff here, Menders. We were talking about last Thursday. The criminal assault notwithstanding. Damn good show last week.
It was a very good show last week.
Let's just kind of do a quick rundown here. Like we were talking with ATM,
Right, David?
Warhorse.
Right. It'll be something different next time. And he's never going to give up on this whole CMC's a big bully thing.
Now,
He's so full of
now
crap.
in my defense, I have been known to have back pain just because I'm out of shape and sore. But
Hmm.
I don't know. It's but I tend to not mess around when it comes to a severe neck injury. It's
Well, I'm sure you didn't get one from CMC.
we'll have to see. I'll check with my physicians before Saturday, and hopefully I can go without the collar when I come to Mattoon for the show.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So, like we were saying before you started picking on me, uh, like I said, Warhorse and ATM put on a hell of a match on Thursday.
It was a very good match.
Yeah. And ATM, he gave Warhorse a fight too. It wasn't just an all-out ass ruling by Warhorse.
No? Although he did rule ass. And
He did.
are we going to talk about the challenge that was made at the end of that show?
Oh yeah, we should. So Warhorse after the match made the challenge to Victor Analog. Apparently he wants to become the first ever three-time 01 USA World Junior Heavyweight Champion. And yeah, and Victor won his title defense on Saturday in Casey. So that kind of
Mm-hmm.
opens the door for that down the road somewhere. I think Warhorse said his next availability is going to be in August, if I'm not mistaken.
August is when that match is supposed to happen.
Okay.
But Devontae has that briefcase.
He does have the briefcase, and we still have no clue who
So,
he's going to go after with it.
nope,
He's playing his cards very close to his vest, which is
as he
smart.
should.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I'm all for Warhorse and Analog in a one-on-one match. That'll be a banger for sure.
I'm sure it will be a very good match.
Yes. Let's see. So
There
it
is
was
one thing I wanted
advertised.
to point out from
Okay.
last Thursday. Remember when IP was having some problems in the ring?
Mm-hmm.
And did you see who was trying to come out to help him?
Yeah. I don't think a lot of people noticed it, but Myron kind of alluded to it last week on the show, talking about the glitch, and apparently IP's been trying to woo the glitch to kind of help him out. He's I don't know if partner's the right word. I guess that remains to be seen. But during that,
Wacky?
well, you said it, not me. But during this, match, it was Devontae, Hippie Johnny, and IP. We talked about this match a little bit already. But at one point, Angler and Glitch were having a little bit of a heated exchange up on the platform by the entrance. Glitch was trying to come out. Angler was trying to stop him. Uh, so yeah, it's I'm curious. It seems like whatever IP's been selling, Glitch has been buying. So
I'm
I don't know.
a little concerned, but okay. I'm a little concerned.
Oh, see, there you go. Minderz will trip him if he attempts to cash in. You wouldn't do that to Devontae,
Yeah,
would you?
not to Devontae.
Oh, he also says Devontae should defend the briefcase.
No, He earned that He earned that briefcase. He earned it. I will give him that. He earned that
Hey,
briefcase.
hey, I like Devontae, so I'm okay
And
with
that's
him.
a lot. That's a lot coming from me, especially with who was in that match, for me to say
Sure,
that Devontae earned that
sure,
briefcase.
sure.
So
Just like BA earned your begrudging respect in that ladder match.
yeah, begrudging is very much so
Begrudging.
the word. Hmm.
All right. Well, let's.
Yep.
So, what's your take on this whole IP glitch situation?
I mean, their names kind of go together, so I guess it kind of makes sense. IP's kind of always messing with everybody's cell phones, and Glitch keeps messing with our computer system that we
That's
have
that's been the
our technical
conspiracy.
difficulties.
True.
So maybe
Yeah, I mean,
I
yeah,
don't know.
and I think Glitch needs something to kind of push him over the top. He's been due for a while to think he get off the schneid a little bit, and who knows, maybe IP's the ticket. Maybe he's going to be the one to help him out. So we'll have to see where
Maybe.
this goes as it develops. So it'll be interesting to see what happens tomorrow night in Edgewood.
One
Although,
thing I did notice last week is that Joey did not answer Rob on his.
you're right, because for just to catch people up, at the Saturday Night Explosion, after Joey defended the heavyweight championship, Rob laid out a challenge for a title match against Joey, and Joey said he would answer the challenge the following Thursday, which is the show that got rained out because of the storms.
Right.
They didn't have their Thursday Night Throwdown. So last week I know you and I were expecting Joey to answer the challenge, but there was no answer to the challenge. It was just the debut of Hot and Heavy with Theo. So I'm very curious where that challenge stands. Is it just going to be where? I mean, Rob's the GM. He can accept the challenge for him.
Yeah, I don't.
If Rob
I
really
don't
wants a
think
match,
Rob
he
would.
can make that match.
Yeah, but I don't think Rob would do that.
Nah, well, Ray might.
Rain could.
Yeah. Yeah. So remains to be seen. Uh, I'd be interested to see it. I almost think that Rob has to beat Chan to get a shot at Joey,
Okay.
but I don't. I mean, I don't know about
I,
giving a guy a title shot when he hasn't had a match in
hey, Joey
a
is the
one-on-one
one that
match in a
said
while.
that whoever it was could not be a wrestler on the 0-1 roster.
That's
Rob
true.
is
That's
not a
true.
wrestler on the
This is very
0-1
true.
roster.
You're right. You're right. He has wrestled for 0-1, but he's not officially a member of the roster.
Correct.
Okay, so there's our loophole. So we'll have to see what happens there
There's a
because I'm
loophole.
curious. There's always a loophole. Uh,
Always.
Hot and Heavy had a tag team match in their debut as a team on Thursday. I'm trying to remember because it's not in my graphic and
That's
my
because they
brain is
didn't show
pudding.
up until then.
Yeah,
My
well, that's
memory
true.
sucks. David, help.
But I will say this: I don't remember who they were in the ring with off the top of my head. I do remember they were very impressive as a team. They had some good double teams. They had good chemistry in the ring.
They worked well together. I will give
The
them that.
the big splash handspring moonsault combo was cool to see. It looked good. Question: who wrestled Hot and Heavy on Thursday? David is what we're trying to figure out.
Because we have
The,
terrible memories, David.
we have
Sorry.
horrible memories, and plus we were distracted by Chan. He kept talking out there.
Well,
Also,
that's Chan.
yeah, and also not for nothing, Big Man Chan. He's my buddy. He's a friend of the show. He kind of crossed the line with me on Thursday.
Oh,
He
do
might have
tell.
he said something that maybe I'm going too far with this CMC business, and I don't see it that way. I haven't gotten my apology from CMC yet.
You aren't getting an apology from CMC.
I should get 12 apologies from CMC.
Speaking of, wait, whoa. Because a little birdie told me that when CMC was looking for a tag partner, you volunteered.
you
Reb?
know, it's hey, I heard you volunteered.
I did. I did
You're
volunteer. You know why I
uh,
volunteered? Because I put up with you all the time.
oh. Now it's true. I did. Hey, I did put the application in. I don't know why he's putting applications out there, but and all this time I'm trying to tell people I'm the nice guy. I'm not the problem here. I so I
Okay.
filled out the little application that he had. You know, I did it officially. He asked my what makes you qualified. I said podcast host / creative genius. You know, because I'm humble. And then
Because you're humble. Yeah, you're the prodigy, that's for sure.
see, you're getting it. But then they asked why would I make a good tag team partner, and I told him I promise I won't double cross you.
Mm-hmm. Wink,
Uh
wink.
huh. And I don't know if he doesn't believe me, but I have not heard yay or nay on this challenge. He's got. I mean, the match is Sunday, so he better make a decision fast.
No, he already did. It's already over. It
Uh,
wasn't. It wasn't. It was for a different. It was for a different spot. But yeah.
oh.
Anyway,
Jared,
you know
I
what?
don't
We're
think
we're
CMC
terrible.
wants to
We're
replace me on
terrible
the
guests.
podcast. I
He
can't.
might.
He can't replace me on the podcast. This is, I run the
You
whole
run it.
thing. I run this.
So we're terrible because I
Oh,
figured it out.
oh,
Didn't Hot and Heavy fight BA and Myron
oh, that's right. Because it was BA and Myron. If they won, the winner got a shot at Theo.
at
Now I
Theo's?
remember.
Yeah,
That makes
yeah.
sense. Yeah, it wasn't not Joey's title. It was Theo's title. That
No, it's
was
Theo's title because Joey
the
made it a
carrot.
point to make sure that it was for Joe or for Theo's title. He made it a
Yeah,
point.
but
But that's okay. He's
but
not going
that
to have
point,
that belt past Saturday anyway. So
you're sticking with Connolly beating Joey on Saturday then.
yes,
Oh, you got the shirt. Hey, I'm gonna have that shirt Saturday. I've already got it. Wheels in motion
I picked
to
it
make
up
that
last
happen.
week.
Yeah, I didn't have any cash last week, so I didn't get it. But no, it's kind of it's a moot point though because BA and Myron got beat. I, I think Theo's the one got the pin actually. It was with I think he speared Myron, and then BA took it poorly, we'll say, and laid
Yeah,
a bit of a beat down on Myron in the middle of the ring,
which is
and
probably
that's why
why
we're
we
getting the
had that
match
this week.
tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah, and
Oh.
but
Hey,
yeah,
we
so
finally figured
and
it
plus
out. It only took us a little bit to
yes.
remember.
But BA, he's been a little tightly wound the last few weeks, especially after losing that title. But between
You
that,
know,
all
the
the
one thing
stuff
I
going
did,
on,
one thing that I noticed during that, did you notice
mhm,
for BA to be the former champion, they kind of stuck him in the corner while everybody else was talking. They kind of kept telling him to shut up and stuck
yeah,
him back in a corner, and
yeah, he
you
was kind
know,
of getting the disrespect. It's not cool, you know.
and I'm
BA is
not one
held
to usually stick up for BA, so
you're not.
no.
I'll say this: BA held that title for shoot 2.5 3 months, give or take.
Mhm.
It was early April when he won it, and dominant fashion. He won the championship, defended it. He was a fighting champion, and yeah, then by a fluke because Not Chan accidentally hit him with the belt, he got beat on on that Saturday show. So I think BA has a legitimate gripe to get a shot at his championship back.
Well, I don't think he's going to get it back, but he has a legitimate
Well,
gripe at
at least to
getting a
get another
match.
shot. Yeah, at least to get
Yeah,
another shot.
I will give you that. I think he deserves another shot.
Okay,
Although
we agree.
he kind of had a little bit of a rough show. Are we going to talk about last Saturday? We got to talk about last
This past
Saturday
Saturday?
because that.
We'll talk about this past Saturday.
Yes.
Uh,
Can you
I haven't
play
seen.
the entrances because those are the coolest entrances ever.
Yeah, I think this is the video you sent me, but yeah, let's throw that up here. Let's see.
See, legit looking that up.
if you can take it, all about your debt. And if you can pay it, it's all about pain. And who's gonna make it? I am the game, you don't wanna play me. I am control, no way you can shake me. I am heavy debt, no way you can pay me. I am the pain, and I know you can't take me. Look over your shoulder, ready to run like a Cleveland bitch from a smoking gun. I am the game, and I may lose. So move on out, you can die like a fool. Try to figure out what my move's gonna be. Come on over, sucker, why don't you ask me? It's all about the...
See, did you see there at the beginning though? They came out on motorcycles. I'm so bummed that I missed that.
That looked cool. BA looked a little like because I saw the video with all of them actually coming out. Gary J looked like he was having the time of his life on that
Oh, he had
on that dirt
looked
bike.
like he had a blast. Yeah.
BA looked a little nervous. I don't know, but Victor rode on the back with the TV on his head, which is impressive.
Yep.
Yep, Davis is one of the coolest things we did. It looked awesome on the video. Whoever shot that video and edited it did a hell of a job that we just saw with the slow-mo cuts and things like that. But that should be up on Patreon.
It's up.
Is it up now?
It is. Yep, it's up.
Okay.
It uploaded this afternoon sometime.
Okay,
I was just gonna say, Rob got to announce out of a Red Bull truck. It was so cool.
Yeah, that was.
Let me see if I can find
like they had a lot of
real quick.
Yep. Oh, David as if on cue, and Rob got to announce out of the Red Bull truck.
Yeah, I saw that just as I said it.
Yeah, but yeah, it looked like they were having a lot of fun on that show. It was only, even if it was only 2 matches, they got a lot of bang for their buck on that in those 2 matches.
Hey, I did notice one thing though. I watched part of it, but I didn't get to watch everything on it yet.
Mm-hmm.
But there was a Mr. Jake Lander that was not there.
Well, he was conspicuous by his absence.
It was a little conspicuous by his absence.
So the 4-way wound up being a triple threat then for the junior heavyweight championship.
It did.
Well, that's interesting.
Okay,
I'll be curious to know what happened there, but I don't know. He may pop up in Mattoon with Jared Saturday and cause some trouble again. Possibly with Casey Jackson also.
Let me see if I can get some of these. No, I don't want to. Okay. So there we have BA on the back of a motorcycle.
It's about to fall off the back.
Doesn't he? If he would have just popped a wheelie, it would have been great, but, whatever.
He's like, I am not going to put my arms around this guy's waist.
Right.
Cool guys don't do that.
Here we go. This is the Red Bull truck.
Yes.
That Rob got to announce out of. And that's so cool.
Yeah, that was cool. I looked like it was fun. Hopefully you got to go for a ride in it too.
And let's see. I got to show Gary J. Because Gary J looked very comfortable. It's Gary J on the back of his bike that he rode out on.
Uh-huh.
And
you got to show a picture.
Well, I'm looking to see if I got one. I'm running through a bunch of pictures here. Yeah. There's Devontae.
Yeah. Does he have a banana in his mouth?
No, that's from the Red Bull truck behind it.
Gotcha. Okay. While you're looking for Anakin or Victor, David chimed in. The guys that run the event are the ones that shot the video for the content. That's so. Shout out to them. They did a hell of a job, and that's a cool shot too of Joey with the belt there on the back.
And let me see. I'm looking for one. There it is.
There's Victor.
Victor.
With the TV and everything.
Yep.
In all of his glory. So that looked like it was just a really fun show. I'm sorry we had to miss it.
I'm sorry I had to miss it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Grass do not get along.
No.
And we won't get along for a while.
Yeah, I know. It's do you want to give an update, Minderz, or do you want to just let it leave it at that?
Well, I'll go ahead and say went back to the doctor today, and it's not healing as they would like. So Minderz is going to have surgery on August 1st.
Oof, that sucks.
And then after that, I'm completely non-weight bearing. So I get to stay in the wheelchair for at least another 6 to 8 weeks.
Oof.
So I'm going to try to make it to the next 2 Thursday night throwdowns just because it's going to be a while before I can get back down there.
Oof. Well, I told that blows. Well, me and the wife.
So that means it's on you and Bari and AJ and Stacy all to get me to the regular shows. All the Saturday shows, it's on you guys. Somebody's going to come get me.
Yeah, I think we can arrange that. What's the date on the surgery?
August 1st.
1st. Okay, so
the week that we're off of JTR.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so you'll have to find a way to get you to Terre Haute for the August 5th show.
Not for
possibly.
hybrid, but for
the
not for
01.
hybrid, but for 01. Yep.
Yeah.
Because that'll be the 5th. So that'll be right after I've had surgery.
Yeah. So we'll have to figure that out. We got some of the logistics. That's the weekend I work, so I'm still trying to figure out if I can actually get there. I have to kind of.
If nothing else, Mom gets to go to another wrestling show.
Hey, there you go. Bring Sugar
I'm
with
going
you.
to that show. Yeah, because she's going to help a ton.
Yeah. Let's see. Actually, we got a couple matches announced for that show, Minderz. Let me see if I have the. There we go. Let me get the pictures up for those real quick. And
So I think this is. I think you know this, and I don't know this. What's up with that? And here's our lovely silence of where I'm trying to get a drink because I thought he was a little closer to doing anything. And
the awkward
didn't
silence.
happen.
Can't beat a good awkward silence on an audio medium.
Right.
Wait, hang on. Where are the rest of them?
And then we do still need to run through the matches for Saturday, although that should go fairly quick. We've talked about it plenty, so.
Yeah. Let's see. Shift arrow.
Shift arrow. Yay!
All right, get the last 2 here. All right, so first one we have is actually it'll be a good one here. Mad Dog versus BA, and we've
seen this
match in Danville,
and I'm excited because this is going to be a good match.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a barn burner for sure. I'm excited to see that one.
Hey, and shout out to Big Jack Small Engine Parts and Repair because it looks like they're presenting this match. So shout out to them.
Well, they might be presenting the whole show. We'll have to see if that phrase is on each one of these thumbnails. But
we'll have to see.
Yeah, and also the big question: will this be a title match? Because after Saturday, we may have a Connolly with the belt going into this. Remains to be seen.
Connolly, we'll talk more about that here in a minute.
All right, next match we've got here, Country Air against Constant Headache.
I'm excited for this.
This is going to be fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Talk about a clash of styles. I mean, you got your classic tag team in Country Air, then you got Constant Headache.
But then you got a tag team that's seemed to work together most of their lives. So I mean.
Yeah. Well, brother tag teams are always very, very effective.
Mm-hmm.
And again, they'll be coming off of taking on the premiere on Saturday.
You know what? I might have my Kenny Calix shirt by then.
Oh, you may. Or your Anakin. Did you order an Anakin shirt also?
Yep, I got an Anakin shirt and a Kenny Calix shirt on the way.
Nice.
I already have my Country Air shirt.
Yeah.
I need to figure out when to wear it too.
And of course, you ordered some Jumping the Rail merchandise also.
I did. We'll talk about that later because I got fun ones.
All right. Next match on the list here. Triple threat match. Devontae Knox, the Cobra, and Jake Lander.
Oh, Devontae.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. That face makes me very worried for Devontae and Jake's safety. That match.
I'm not worried about Jake's safety at all. Devontae and Jake have been, or Devontae and Jake, Cobra and Jake have had some real barn burners lately, or they've had some barn burners that I've seen. So I'm pretty excited for this actually.
Yeah. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And then we got one more Minderz. It's actually a rematch from
Okay.
Thursday Night Throwdown. You got Camaro and Theo running it back again.
A non-title match. Notice it says that.
Non-title.
It says non-title.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not going to be on a Thursday and it's not going to be in Edgewood, so it's not going to be a title
Right.
match. But we got a more confident Theo White at this point. It's been a few weeks since he's been in the ring with Camaro, but a lot's changed since then. So I don't know. It could be
You know, a
interesting,
lot's
Minderz.
changed, but the quad father's still the same.
This is very true. Quad father. Yeah, and you know me, I'm a fan of the quad father. He's a friend of the show, so.
We both are fans of the quad father.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, you're a Premier girl anyway, so regardless of
purple hair, purple spoon. Come on now.
Yep. All right. Well, Minderz, I know we talked about the Saturday show last week. Should we just do a little refresher here before we call it an episode?
We should. Let's do that.
All
We're
right,
only
so
missing Orange Cassidy anyway, so it's all good.
Yeah. All right. So Summer Beatdown, they've put the name on here with the poster, and I was looking at this and looking at the pictures. It looks like they got everybody paired up to where who's fighting who. Like you got Jordan and CMC on the opposite ends, Camaro and Benjamin Trust, Premier, Constant Headache, Victor. That makes me think that Marvin is wrestling Cobra. Which I hope isn't the case.
No. Cobra's in a match.
I know, but if you just look at the pattern in the picture, it looks like it should be Marvin versus Cobra, but it shouldn't be Marvin versus Cobra.
It shouldn't be. Should not be at all.
All right, so let's run down some of these matches here. Camaro Jackson, just talked about him taking on Benjamin Trust. I believe my first time seeing Benjamin Trust in person, so I'm very curious.
Oh, David just said we have some nice surprises this weekend.
I'm always down for a nice surprise, that's for sure.
Oh, David, if you didn't catch it, I'm in the wheelchair again this week. So
we'll have to move you around a little bit,
I'll
especially
be on my corner.
Yeah. All right, let's.
No, I'm not moving for the tag team match. I'm not moving for the tag team match.
You're not moving for this?
Nope.
Nope,
not moving for that one either. Don't care. The boys will watch out for me. Actually, hey, if you want to get technical, Kenway's already landed on me once.
It's true.
So.
Yeah. He looked very surprised too.
Yeah. That was probably the best face I've ever seen. It was great. It was hilarious. So, and you know, I know what risks I'm taking, and you know what? They're going to put a screw in my foot anyway. So let's have some fun this weekend.
Yeah. As somebody that's got hardware in his leg, it's I feel your pain. So it'll be helpful though. So anyway, moving on to less painful discussions. So the Premier versus Constant Headache and Victor Analog. I think we both agree. I think we're both picking the Premier on this one. I mean, the cohesion.
And it's nothing against Constant. It's nothing against Constant Headache, and it's not against Victor. The Premier have worked together for so long as this group.
Oh yeah. They're a finely tuned machine.
They are a finely tuned machine. So
even with Kenway just coming back a couple months ago, and doesn't look like he's missed a step.
Nope.
So
they haven't missed a step at all.
No.
So they're still Premier doing Premier things. So
this is very true, very true. I mean, that's how they won the belts back, by doing Premier things.
Mm-hmm.
But I digress.
I'm going to catch a lot of heat for that, but that's okay.
Yeah. Gary J versus Theo White. Like I said, Theo. I mean, Cobra last month, Gary J Saturday, Camaro in August.
He had Conley before that.
Connolly before that. And then not to mention, we didn't talk about Connolly versus Lobo on Thursday. Poor Lobo. He kind
Man,
of got
I
his
kept
ass
telling
kicked.
Lobo to run. I kept
Yeah,
telling Lobo to run. I just said run. Just run.
yeah,
Don't stay in the ring. Just run.
yeah. He got choked out by Connolly in that one. Connolly,
Yeah.
Connolly is ready for Saturday from watching him
Oh, he
on
is.
Thursday. He's ready for Joey. I was half
Yep.
expecting him to go after Joey at some point after the hot and heavy match, but
I
that
was
wasn't.
hoping.
All right. Anyway, let's talk more about Gary J and Theo. Gary likes his chops, and Theo is going to give him a big target for sure.
Yep. I'm
Uh,
interested to see what his chest is going to look like after
oh,
this.
oh man, hamburger,
Yeah. Yeah.
or as DLC would say, hamburguesa.
Yeah. That. We're learning. We're
Or,
trying to learn. I'd
my-
love to get LDLC on here, but
Yeah, the language barrier worries me. I talked to some of the guys in the locker room. DLC does not speak English well, and I have a very
okay.
rudimentary high school Spanish, so I think it would just be it would not be
It'd
good.
be a
We'd have
bad
to have
idea.
we need to have an interpreter. But anyway,
David,
that's.
you want to volunteer?
I bet Chan can speak Spanish, or Chanish,
Yeah,
if you will.
Chanish.
All right, next match on here. We got to talk about this one. CMC versus Jordan Perry. Look at the cold
Have you
eyes of a
contacted
psycho on
Jordan
that kid on
yet?
the left. I haven't.
Oh.
I do have a surprise for CMC on Saturday though.
Oh, you do?
Well, I told you about it. It's
Oh. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
yeah. I'm not gonna say what it is because I think you stooged it off last time to his dad because uh
Why would
there-
I do something like that?
oh, I don't know, but one show we came and he made a beeline for me and insisted I spill the beans. So I think you might have tipped him off a little bit. Like, get off your phone. Hey, I see you. You're texting someone.
Actually, I was texting Bari. Thank you very much.
Okay. All right. I just don't want to
You can't
feel the
control
cold
me
tip
once
of
I'm
a
off the video, though.
I just don't want to feel the cold tip of a Sharpie on the back of my head at some point during the show.
You
Those
know what would be
Coopers are-
funnier? It would be funnier if it was Mama.
I may have to wear layers on my head just for protection.
Who knows? I might do it.
You will not. You
Oh,
will do no
you
such
sure?
thing. I won't let you. I'll have you searched before the show to make sure you have no writing
I always
implements on
carry a
you.
Sharpie with me. I
I know
always
you
carry
do.
a Sharpie
I'll
with me.
have Bari remove it. He's my buddy. He'll help me out. Back to the match though.
Yes, let's get back
so-
to the match.
So CMC got a fluke win in 23 seconds on Jordan a few months ago.
It's not a fluke win.
Uh,
And Jordan got a fluke win on CMC. It's the same deal.
that seemed
Jordan
like a
sent out the
well-execu-
heavies to go beat him up first.
That wasn't a fluke. That was a well executed game plan. That was a little unethical. I'll grant you.
Oh, okay.
But this time we may have a straight up one-on-one match because I don't know if there's any Tony G going to be involved or anything like that for this show. Because like I said, we don't know the status of Jordan with the lowlifes. If is he gonna keep the group going without Joey? Is he gonna just start brand new? Is it gonna just be him just going
Well,
solo?
I thought Joseph was his brosif. Isn't
Well,
that
I'm
what
sure
he kept
Jordan
telling
thought that
us?
too. Well, Jordan thought that too, I'm sure. But Joey just did a whole 180 and just gave everybody the boot. Went hot and heavy
Before
with
he
Theo
faces
White.
Conley. Before he faces Conley.
Yeah. Well, I think that might be another reason why he decided to pair up with Theo when he did.
Oh,
wow.
I forgot about that.
Okay, this must be before I was going to the shows. I don't remember this. You need to find the pic where CMC was bullying Jordan by mocking him with the children's potty. He has been since he was the chairman at the time. Oh, I'm telling you, CMC's a bully, man. He just picks on people.
No, he's not. He's the best kid ever.
Ugh.
Yeah, he was a youngin'.
He was 14. This is before he was wrestling then. He was.
Yeah.
Ugh. But he's a bad kid. Just a rotten kid.
No, he's not. He's a great kid.
He's disrespectful. He's a vandal. He's
You're
sweaty.
you're just salty because he got the best of you last Thursday.
He didn't get the best of me. He got the jump on me. There's a difference. And
Yeah,
I know
whatever.
ATM is he ain't gonna do nothing unless I pony up the shekels. But I might be able to talk Jordan into handling some business for me. Let's see.
Yeah, you'll have to try.
Yeah. See, I can't wear
Maybe
my
I'll
BA all
talk
the
to
way shirt.
maybe I'll talk to Jordan too.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. See, I can't wear my Not My Prodigy shirt because it's a pro BA shirt. He's not wrestling BA.
Right?
David says give him a couple minutes, he'll find the picture. So we'll stretch it out a little bit, see if we can give him a little bit of time.
Well, we
Let's
can
see.
come back to it. Let's just keep going to our
Sure.
next match.
All right, let's talk about the tag team match, Minderz, the one you're looking forward to. B.A. Malcolm, Jacques Kennedy versus Jimmy Carrot and Devontae Knox. Again, the big question, will Jimmy dance? I think that's the $1 million question.
I'm going to go with no.
Will
I'm
Devontae
gonna
dance
go
while
with
holding
no.
Basil?
No. That's dangerous. Don't do that.
Yeah, I say no touchy Basil.
No touchy. No touchy.
There's so many times I've seen Jacques walking out of the ring after wrestling Jimmy where I thought they were going to abscond Basil, but they don't.
No touchy Basil.
Imagine
Basil
Jacques
is
bringing
the
Basil to the ring with the flowers on Basil.
No. No. That reminds me, I need to pack a lighter.
You were not going to set Jacques' flowers on fire. You're a journalist.
Well, hello, Mr. Prodigy. Hello. There's my Prodigy.
Alex Kane had some opinions on social media today that I found quite amusing.
Are you seriously going to put that up?
I'm not going to put it up. That's not my place to
Okay.
do it. But I'll just say I got a chuckle.
Mr. Prodigy, I will send them to you.
Hey, if CMC needs a new shirt, we got one on brainbustertees.com.
No, where's the other one? That's not the one. I want the other one.
No, I'm not showing
Put
the other
one up.
No, I will not. I will not.
I'm on it. That's it.
Sure you are. Well, while we're doing that, let's talk more about this tag match while you're surfing your pictures.
It won't take me very long because it's not that far back in our chat. It's right there. I just found it. How about that? I like this one better. I really like this one better.
So cool. Just mocking my agony.
Your agony.
If you just
I'm just glad the Prodigy came on now and didn't see the beginning of the show where you were being ridiculous.
You mean being justified in my pain and you?
No, when you were being ridiculous.
Oh,
this is hilarious.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Oh, wait, I got another one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Look at that young kid. Look at that upstanding young citizen. And I don't mean Jordan.
I thought you meant Jordan. It looks like he's about to stab him in the back there.
See?
Oh,
I like it. I like it. Not my proudest. That's all right. Yeah. We all have those. It's okay.
Ugh.
He couldn't find the other one.
Always picking on me. I don't know why I ever did to anybody.
I remember how it happened, but okay.
I do too. It wasn't my fault.
How was it not your fault?
Cameron was a lowlife. Still is.
The Prodigy was a lowlife.
So was Devontae.
And so was Devontae.
Well, Devontae's got the black and gold gear that he wears every now and then, so
yeah,
that makes sense. But it's apparently we have a surprise coming on Saturday. according
I
to
think
this.
I already
So,
know what it is. I think I already got a message about it.
is it going to cause me strife?
Nah, he'll be fine.
Okay. CMC says his old man probably has the baby chair pick. Fair enough.
Hey, CMC, I need to talk to your old man before Saturday.
Well, no, you don't.
Or I need to talk to
He-
Mama.
Oh, would you stop stirring? Okay. You and your stirring the pot and all that. It's getting frustrating, Minders.
No, it's
I need to.
not.
Do I need to find somebody to act as security for me to keep me
Yeah,
safe from
see
all
if you
you
can find
hooligans?
somebody to act as security for you. I want to see who you get.
I'll get Tony G.
I want to
How's
see.
that?
You
I'll be
may as
I'll be
well
a low
call
life for one
Marvin,
night.
but okay. You may as well call
I'll-
Marvin.
Hey, Marvin likes me. Marvin's my buddy. He would help me out.
Yeah, but he also likes CMC.
Hey, but we got Marvin over with that flag.
We helped.
We helped. I'll admit we helped. We didn't do
Right.
it all by ourselves. Although I did guide Marvin to the World Heavyweight Championship, though, and you know that.
You did. You
It's
did
true.
do that.
I'm
I will.
a cipher. I make things happen.
Yeah.
All right. So have we talked enough about? We didn't talk a whole lot about the tag match, but I know you're picking Jimmy and Devontae,
Well, of course.
of course.
Of course.
I'm gonna expect some Jacquanery from our Shining Light champion. So
Hey,
I'm.
don't you remember what happened the last time Jacques tag teamed with somebody? Jacques walked away.
Oh
Jacques
yeah.
punched the person in the face and walked away.
Yeah, that was after the match, though.
Still. BA,
But
you better watch
even
your
so.
back.
It's always a good. Steve Austin said it. Don't trust anybody. So I mean, it still holds true today. So we'll have to wait and see what happens.
Oh, and I got a special sign for BA coming Saturday too.
You always have a special sign for BA. Why do you always pick on that boy?
I think I need a sign that says Mindy sign 0, BA like 5.
You want to borrow my BA all the way shirt?
No. I'll be wearing my usual wrestling gear. Thank you very much.
The only problem with that, I can't wear that because it says it's the Not My Prodigy shirt, but it says BA all the way on the front. And if CMC's not wrestling BA, I can't wear the shirt. So I've got to get more
All
Not My Prodigy shirts. Maybe I'll have to get that on Braybuster Tees, but we'll have to see.
We need to
moving
move on to this match.
We got to talk about the main event. There we go. Joey O'Reilly, Mad Dog Connolly. I tried to put Connolly's promo that he posted on Facebook up, but I could not get it because I'm not horribly intelligent with technology. But it was a hell of a promo, and
oh my goodness. Hold up. Take that down a second.
Taking it down. Oh my. I'll be. Who's that fellow with the plaid shirt in the background?
Right? I love it.
Oh boy.
Oh. I like this picture though. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it to turn. Nope. Okay.
Yeah, my money's on Jordan there.
Prodigy all the way. Anyway, let's get back to this Joey versus Conley.
Hang on. The wife, what happened to your boo-boo? I got bullied is what
I made
happened.
him take it off. I made him take it off, Stacy.
I got shamed. I got insulted. I'm still in agony.
And I wasn't
right
the
now.
only one. There was help in the chat.
There was help in the chat. You all conspiring against me. I have done nothing wrong in all of this. I am innocent. I'm a nice guy. Let's get picked on.
Nah.
But I am a professional. I am a journalist. I am unbiased. I am the quintessence of professionalism. And
man, I'm glad I don't have to be professional. I'm kind of excited about that.
yeah, you just have to be the ladle and stir the pot up all the time. Let's get into the main event here. It was not a hemorrhoid pillow, David. It was a neck pillow. Thank you very much. Ugh, getting it
Oh, I
from
love it.
all angles right
You're
now.
getting it from everywhere now.
It was
I
not a
love it.
hemorrhoid pillow. This is what it was, my Chicago Bears neck pillow that I use when I'm sitting on the couch, but it provided support for my, I'm assuming, strained neck ligaments from when CMC flopped on me.
Your wife's not helping.
She's not. I have. That was a good turkey leg, though.
I agree, David. I agree.
Let's move. Let's get back to the main event here.
Yeah, let me pick on Joey for a while.
And let's pick on Joey. Hot and heavy.
Yeah, that.
Is he going to be
Sorry,
introduced as one half of Hot and Heavy on Saturday?
yeah. I don't know, but I got a story to tell you when we go off the air.
Oh boy.
Okay, yeah. So Joey keeps telling me that whatever happens to Conley is my fault.
Mm-hmm.
You know what, Joey? Whatever happens to you at this is not my fault. I cannot be blamed.
Oh, I was confused, Minderz. He was heavy. Theo was hot.
Oh
It
yeah.
should be where Theo's heavy,
It
but
should be the
but
other
Joey's the
way.
heavy one.
But okay, whatever.
Whatever. Oh, thank you for the clarification. Yeah, you're saying Joey's saying whatever happens to Connolly's on you. I don't want to know what's going to happen to Joey.
Yeah, I don't either.
Because
I do. I do want to know what's going to happen to Joey. He's going to lose the title.
there's a part of me
And Mad Dog's walking out of there as champ. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, and Joey might be in several pieces in the ring. This might be the one you need to flee for, Minderz. As when Connolly gets
I don't know.
rolling,
They might keep it in the ring. We'll see. We'll see.
We'll have to maybe.
We'll get a feel of the night and see how it goes.
Yeah. I think we both agree. You pick Mad Dog. I'm picking Mad Dog also, just because he has been on a roll like nothing I've seen out of him over the past several months. And also, just from watching the promo he posted on Facebook, I think it was yesterday, really
He's
made
ready.
He made me think
Yeah,
he is definitely ready, 100% definitely ready. And I think the fans are ready. I think they want to see Joey get humbled a little bit.
Yup. I think it's time.
Yeah, well, we'll have to wait and see. It's going to go down Saturday, Burgess Osborne Auditorium in Mattoon. Doors open at 6, Minderz? Am I getting that right?
Yes. Doors open at 6. Show starts at 7.
Starts at 7. Right.
David, is there going to be pre-show? Usually if there's pre-show, it starts, 15 minutes before?
Yeah. Are we gonna get the fans singing the anthem again, like the last show?
We'll see. We'll see how all that works out. That's kind of that's on them. Well, if we have to, we will. But if we don't have to, I'd rather not.
Yeah. Well, Minderz, what do you say we pay some bills here real quick? Hello to the Glitch. I see he's in there.
Hey, Glitch, you need to watch your back with IP.
We got quite a few people in the chat saying, "Hey, hello to everybody. Thank you all for listening." Yeah, Glitch, we talked about you a little bit regarding one IP Mason, and I don't know. You might want to kind of keep your head on a swivel there. But I mean, I'm not telling anything you probably haven't been told by other people in the locker room already. Let's get this picture down here.
I wondered if it was just my computer or if you
no, it was
just
me.
hadn't taken it down
I got
yet.
distracted I get distracted by the comments sometimes.
me
see.
Too.
All right. Oh, oops.
Hey, no. CMC did not break my foot.
No, he broke your heart.
No, he didn't.
Broke my patience.
He might have broke your heart, but he didn't break my heart.
No, he broke my patience more than anything. But try to help a kid out, and this is what I get. But anyway. Yep. Listen, yep. Good comeback. Yep. All right.
That's all I've got.
Let's pay some. That's all you got. Let's pay some bills here before we say goodbye here. ProWrestlingTees.com/JTRPod for all of your JTR Podcast Network needs for T-shirts across all of our shows: Jumping the Rail, 01 Shootout, Gold Rush. Between the two of us, Minderz,
Okay,
I think we
wait.
bought
Do
like
I get
half
to
of
pick them
these.
out? Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we did. Because I bought the Tony's drive-through booking. I bought the Get Your Shit and Move. And I bought the bump card.
Yes.
And I already had Independent Wrestling Matters. And I already had Hospice. I think I have most of these. I'm not buying that pot of GREB shirt. Sorry, not happening.
Why not?
But I do
That is a
have
quality
a new
garment.
CMC shirt on the way. I do have a new CMC shirt on the way too. I forgot about that.
Ugh. Ugh. That's all right. I've got a new CMC shirt somewhere too. But
he's listening now, so he knows. He knows you've got a new CMC shirt.
Nothing you can do about it. brainbustertees.com/other/JTR-podcast-network for t-shirts, hoodies, caps, fanny packs, stickers, all kinds of good stuff. There's just a few of them. Giddy Mindy got the spoon shirt. JTR Army. The shirt I'm wearing presently, the Heart Foundation style. I got the tank top version, but they also have t-shirts, long sleeves, that kind of stuff. So, and then some new ones that aren't on that graphic. If you're a fan of Minderz,
You have to
and I
make a
know
new graphic.
there's some
Come
of
on
you.
now.
I'm gonna have to.
You need to make a new graphic.
Well, if I get enough new ones, I can just do a second one and then just do multiple. But if
There
you're
you
a
go.
fan of Mindy Elam, you can show it. You can say, I'm a Minderz guy. Or if you're a lady, you can say, I'm a Minderz girl. It's right there on Brainbuster Tees. In a very fashionable purple, premier purple, if you will, with the pink lettering.
Premier purple.
And if you're a fan of me, you can get the new Prodigy shirt in royal blue on Brainbuster Tees. Or if you want to get the tank top, it'll be in black. But I didn't have it made the way Minderz wanted me to, but very
No.
fashionable
I
garment.
wanted the
if I
C
do
on
say
the
so.
forehead. I so
I'm
wanted
sure,
the C on
I'm
the
sure
forehead.
you did. Well, you could buy the shirt and then just draw the C on there if you want to.
I just, well, I'll think about it.
Yeah. So that's the stuff that we've got. And a lot of these we have like stickers, like to go with the, like for the Prodigy, for the Giddy Mindy, for the logo, for the Heart Foundation shirt. You got the stickers
The
with that also.
stickers and our shirts with the main logo. We will have those Saturday.
Yes, we'll have those available for purchase. The t-shirts $20, stickers are $5, and yeah. So if you want one of those, come hit us up and we'll make it happen.
And don't worry, all the hey, David, put us next to CMC again, so that way all the profits go to me. We're getting there. We'll get there.
Oh, now hang on, don't get ahead of me, David, because I got you. So that's all our stuff. 01 merchandise at the shows. You can get it made to order, or they'll have a stack of really cool stuff there: t-shirts, cups, bottles, water bottles, tumblers, all that kind of good stuff. Here's one of the new logos that they've got. I've got this shirt in my closet.
I need that one. David, hopefully you hear me. I need that one. Extra large, please.
All right. So, and then also kind of a co-op between ourselves and the company, their own version of the Get Your Shit and Move shirt, and also the 01 Army shirt for all you Kiss fans, if you want something similar to the old Kiss Army tattoo looking thing there. That's a sharp looking shirt. I like it on the gray. It looks good.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I may have to have David, if you can get with that in a 3X by Saturday, I would appreciate it, and I'll hook you up. I'll pay you. Patreon.com/01USA, $5 a month and up for
black,
various
David.
tiers.
Sorry, black.
Oh.
Sorry.
If
Patreon.
you're on the Patreon, you can get Thursday Night Throwdown. You'll get that Saturday Night Explosion show. The Saturday show in Casey from last weekend is up now. And then you'll get the Mattoon show. So you get all kinds of good stuff on there. Some cool deals and all that. So go check that out. And then continuing the 4th of July next week, we're going to keep it going. And we're going to be bringing in the O'Neill brothers as our guests next week. That should be a lot of fun. Might be interesting. I think only the...
I think I'm going to try to... I'm going to try to shoot down next week or tomorrow night. David, I think I'm coming down. So... I'd like to get a chance. Hopefully, I'll get a chance to talk to Nixie while I'm down there.
Yeah, because she is on our she's hopefully going to be our final guest on the 4th of July. We got to make it confirmed.
Yep.
And the April show will be coming up on the Patreon in this month, so make sure to keep an eye out for that. Let's see if there's anything I'm forgetting. Don't forget, of course, tomorrow night, Thursday night throwdown in Edgewood, Illinois. $7 or 20 for a punch card of 4 shows. Looks like it'll be a fun show. Like I said, Minderz will be there if you want to go bug her. I think you've got the box with the shirts in it, Minderz, still in your car. So
No, it's not in the car, but I'll throw it back in the car.
okay, but so if you want to get some of our merch, we can probably make it happen tomorrow too. Saturday night,
And I'm
Summer Beatdown.
I'm usually there at 7, so if you want to
Yeah,
hit me up before the show,
yeah,
or if you
'cause
see me
can't-
pull up, that would be ideal.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
Saturday night, Summer Beatdown. Doors open at 6, show starts at 7 at the Regis Osborne Auditorium in Mattoon. I got a feeling this is not one you want to miss. We've been told there will be surprises. We're going to get a hell of a main event. And then, yeah, it's, let me see. And then, because I'm forgetting the name of the Terre Haute show, I'll make sure we get that out there. Takeover. Okay, so 0-1 Takeover in Terre Haute on August 5th. We've just know a handful of the matches. I'm sure we'll get some more as we get closer to the day. But if you want to take a drive out to Terre Haute, I think it'll be worth your time. I think it'll be a good show.
It's a good spot. It's a good spot to have a wrestling match too. I've been to the arena, so it's a nice arena.
Yeah. And I think that is all the business that we have. Minderz, you got anything you want to add before we say goodbye?
Nope.
Good. Not the best co-host in the business for nothing. So
Exactly. Oh wait, August 19th is homecoming in Mattoon.
Yes, homecoming. So we'll make sure we, as we get the matches for those, we'll make sure we put that up here too and discuss it. So with that, until hopefully we'll see Minderz will see you on Thursday. I'll see you guys on Saturday. And then until next Wednesday for Minderz, this is Reb reminding you all life is hard, work stiff, and we will see you all next week.